we go. So, just a couple of things before we get started. Sam Harwood was gonna be speaking on the call as well tonight. She's had to go into hospital. So if everyone on the call can just send her a little message, just a couple of love hearts or something like that afterwards, just to show her that we're all thinking of her, and send her your well wishes, because I know that she's not too great at the moment, and I'm sure she'd really appreciate it if everyone could just show her a bit of love after the call. But we have got Sophie on the call tonight, who's going to share a few bits with us first of all, and then I'll continue after that. So Sophie went SDD this morning, which was amazing. So super, super excited and happy for you, babe. So I'm sure everyone will send her a congratulations after the call as well, because she's absolutely smashed it this month. So Sophie, if you can just share with us first of all, why you got on the products and how they've helped you, and then why you joined the business and how the business has helped you so far. That would be amazing, babe.
So I got on the product because I had a little girl, and before I had her, I was really active. I was healthy the way that I was, but when I was pregnant with her, I put on a hell of a lot of weight with HG, like all day. And I was in and out of hospital, so couldn't really do a lot, which obviously led to me being bored, and I just ate and ate. And I put on 4 stone. So after pregnancy, I literally searched for everything that I could find. It took me like 14 months to find anything. And I started on the shakes, and I lost all my weight within the 16 weeks and got back down to my pre-pregnancy weight and size. And then I fell pregnant again. So obviously all my hard work then didn't really pay off, and I had to go through it all again. But I've got 1.5 stone left to go. But we're getting there. So yeah.
Cool. And then why did you join the business, and how has the business helped you so far?
I joined the business just because I've been thinking about it for ages and ages, like from when I had my first little girl. And when I had Elias, I just thought, well, I'm going to be my own board. I might make something from it. So I just thought, even if it's like an extra 50 quid a month, it'll help. It'll be something. But getting better and better goes by.
Amazing. And SDD today, how exciting. So what are your goals by Christmas now?
SSC.
Yes.
And I want to get 3 more teamies and help as many people as I can.
Brilliant. And what are your 1-year goals, hon?
NMD, obviously. And we want to put a deposit down for a house so that we finally can get out of this horrible flat.
Exciting.
And book a couple of holidays, take the kids away, and maybe just a holiday for me and Tom, just to chill out.
And I have no doubt that you'll do that. And what are your 5 years goal? Where do you see yourself in 5 years' time?
The top, I'm praying. Like 10k minimum, just like financial freedom, helping the family if anyone needs anything, being able to treat everyone, and just not having to worry about anything, like giving the kids the best life that they could have.
Oh, that's so exciting. And I know you're absolutely going to smash it, because you're smashing it already. And I know that you're going to continue to. So if you don't mind, can you just share with us 3 of your top tips, please?
Right. Okay. Top tips would be never guide anyone. So never just think that they won't want the business or they won't want the products, because they don't seem like that sort of person. Someone could be working a full-time job on great wages but want to be spending more time at home. You never know. So never discard anyone. Number 2, always go back and chase your like, because some people like it just for the sake of liking it. Other people like it, they want to know more info. So message them, just ask them. The worst they can say is no, and you just move on and go on to the next person. And number 3 is build a relationship with your customers, build their trust, so it doesn't just seem like you're selling to them and you're not actually there to help them.
Amazing. Thank you so much for sharing that with us, and thank you for sharing your story with us. And again, well done on today, and I'm sure the girls are going to give you a little shout out after this call as well. And I can't wait for you to get that bonus because you totally deserve it. You've smashed it. So I'm just going to remute everybody again just so I can hear a bit of background noise, but thank you, Sophie, for doing that. So I'm just muting everyone again. Cool. Okay, so I just wanted to share a few little bits. So September has been absolutely crazy. It's been a mental month for clients and reps. If you're not feeling it yet, then don't worry, the month is not over. There is still plenty of time to change that. Anything can happen in a day. You will be surprised by it. If you put your mind to it and you truly believe that it will happen, honestly, anything can happen. And this is one story I will always say to people is never ever give up until the last minute. When I was going for SC, I needed quite a lot on the last day of the month, and I got 14 orders personally on the last day of the month because I was so determined to go SC. I've never done that since, and I've never even done that in a month really. But anything is possible, and it just goes to show if you put your mind to it, then it doesn't matter what's happened for you so far this month. Doesn't matter where you are now. If you want it that bad and you want it to happen by the end of the month, then it can and it will, as long as you believe in yourself. So obviously we all do network marketing. So the clue is in the title. You've got to get to work with this business, because if you don't get to work with this business, then the business is not going to work for you. So business growth comes after personal growth. So you need to be developing yourself. And if you're not willing to learn, then nobody can help you. But if you are willing to learn, then nobody can stop you. So what I mean by that is to develop yourself, you need to be doing things like you are now. So getting on Zoom calls, as many Zoom calls as you can. Obviously, I understand people can't be getting on all of them. There's some nights you might be busy or out or at work and things, but get on as many as you can. You should be aiming to get on at least one a week. Read or listen to audios, YouTube's entrepreneur stuff. So our YouTube things like how to get distributors, because even if it's people from other businesses telling you, it's still going to help you in this business. And watching motivational quotes, but find what works for you. So I find that what works for me is the first thing I do when I wake up in the morning is listen to music, because that's what gets me motivated for the day. Yours might be other things, but find something that works for you and something that gets you motivated for the day and go with it. Because if you wake up every day pumped, then this business is always going to work for you, because even if people aren't inboxing you all the time, they're always watching what you're doing. So personal development is key, and become a leader, not a boss. So people will do what you do and not what you say. So if you're telling your team to get on Zoom calls, you're telling your team to do self-development, you're telling your team they need to be posting on Facebook 5, 6, however many times a day. If you're not doing that yourself, your team aren't going to do it. So you need to be leading by example. You need to be doing Zoom calls. You need to be getting on them. You need to be sharing what self-development you're doing, because if you're doing it, your team will follow in your footsteps. And teamwork makes the dream work. So share your tips and ideas. So share it with sidelines, share it with your uplines, share it with your downlines, because it's something I've learned in my business. Like there's a few girls that are on this call, and there's a few of my sidelines, they're not even anything to do with my business, and we've got like an NMD chat, and so many people share their tips and ideas in there, and it's so helpful and it really benefits. And the more tips and things you share with other teams, and the more like business opportunities you share with other teams, so things like this, the more they'll share back with you, which will really benefit you as a person, because ideas that you have and you share with them, they might have completely different ideas, and they will then share those ideas with you. But if you're keeping all your secrets to yourself, then why are other people going to help you that aren't in your business? And we can all learn from each other. So that's something really important, is if you've got something that works for you, share it with everybody in this business, whether it's your sidelines, your uplines, your downlines, other teams, because they will share things back with you that will help your business as well. So it's really beneficial to do that. And something always to remember is ABC. So always be closing with people. So when I say always be closing, is be to the point sometimes. So things that I do when people inquire with me is I get straight to the point, and I don't give them a sort of a chance to not sign up to the business or not sign up to the products. So get in their head when they inquire that they are already in your team or they are already on the products with you. So things like, I'm so excited to help you smash it. Shall we get started tonight? If they're going for a shake package, do you want chocolate, vanilla, or both? You're not really giving them the option to then go away and think about it. Ask them their budget, and once you've got a budget, say to them, right, you can have either this package, and give it a quirky name. So like, our ultimate shred package is this much, or our belly bits package is this much. Which one do you want to go ahead with? So they've got to go ahead with it. You've already put that in their head that they are signing up with you and they are starting tonight with you. So don't give them a choice of like, oh, well, you could do this or you could do that. Do you want to have a think about it? Be to the point sometimes. So think of good package names. Obviously, there's like gold, silver, bronze, which are great. But if you give it a good name that's going to benefit them, or if you know they've got children, say to them, right, we've got our Yummy Mummy package, or we've got our Lose Your Mum Tum package, things like that. So be a bit quirky with the names. Give them 2 options and then say to them, what one do you want to go ahead with? When they've picked, right, do you want this, or this? Okay, do you want to sign up now and I'll send you the detox plan? They're going to sign up with you straight away. It doesn't give them the opportunity to think about it. So always be closing in your messages with people so they don't have time to go and think about it. They're so excited. They just want to start now. And always remember, your Facebook is your advert. Obviously, if you use other social media pages, they are as well, but Facebook is my main page. It's what I use. It's where I've got all my clients from, and it's where I've got all my distributors from. So on your Facebook, you need to make sure you're doing these things all the time. So you need to make sure you sell your lifestyle, so show off with what you're doing. Don't spam people, because it's such a big put off, and I get spammed now by so many people, and all I want to do is delete them straight away. Doesn't make me want to join them. Be consistent every single day, and like I said, if you're not getting likes and stuff, don't worry about it, because half of my people who sign up to the products of my business never ever like my statuses. But you could put a Juice Plus related post up and you could get like 1 or 2 likes. You could put like a funny picture up or a completely random post and you get like 70 likes. You know that those people then are still watching your Facebook. So even if they're not liking, they're still seeing what you're doing. Always be positive on there, because if you're moaning and you're negative, then people aren't going to trust you and they're not going to want to buy from you. If you've got someone who's on there like, hey, our shakes are amazing, do you want to give them a go? Like, woke up craving this. And then you write another status like, I'm so fucking pissed off today, and ranting. Are they going to feel comfortable inboxing you? Probably not. So make sure your Facebook is always positive. And if you are having a down day, which we all do, then rant to your uplines, because that's what we're here for. Don't rant about it on your Facebook page. And add value to people. So you can add value to people through your Facebook with things like, and it builds interaction as well. So things like this are really good. Put a picture of like a recipe up. So I put one up the other day of like brownies with caramel in. And just put a picture up saying who would like the recipe to this, all on plan, all healthy. So many people will comment on it saying me, 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 me. And then you can inbox and send them the recipe. But you've got then a conversation with people, but you've added value to them. You're not just wanting stuff from them. You're giving something back. Or you can do things like, oh my God, I've done a killer workout today. All at home from my living room, but really working on my abs. Would anyone like the workout? Again, you're adding value to people, and when people say me, you can then send them the links, so like YouTube links. So I do a lot of HIIT sessions, and I send people just the YouTube link to them, and it's really good. It gets people interacting on your Facebook, but you're adding value to them as well as just trying to sell to people. But it's a really good way of targeting people and building up a conversation with them. So share motivational quotes. Everyone likes to see a motivational quote because it makes them positive. Share your vision and share your goals, because if somebody then has the same vision or the same goals as you, they're more likely to contact you. So it could be your goals on the product. So what are your goals? So your goal could be, right, my goal for the week is to lose 2 pounds. people then be watching you because they want to know if you lose that £2. And then the same with the business. My goal this week is, or my goal this month is to be able to pay off some more of my credit card. So many people have got credit cards, and things like that are so much more relatable than just the post all the time of, do you want to join my team? And then at the end of the month, when we get paid, you can post another chunk of my credit card paid off, or my store cards are now being paid off, things like that, because so many people have those things in life. So make it relatable to people and share your vision with them. And 80% of people will engage with your Facebook through pictures. So the pictures you are sharing, make sure they're good pictures. And if you screenshot a picture and save it, like, make sure you cut out the black bit that sometimes goes on them, because you want your pictures to be attractive and you want your pictures to look good, because that's what will draw people into your Facebook. And also make yourself likable. So make sure that your Facebook or whatever you're advertising through draws people in, and make sure they feel comfortable being able to talk to them. And when you do message them, make sure you ask people questions, so you get that friend factor first rather than a selling factor. So ask them their goals. Once they've told you their goals, ask them when they want to achieve it by. If they say they're going on holiday and stuff, ask them when they're going, who they're going with. People love to talk about themselves. So the more questions you get in there, the more comfortable they feel with you, even if they don't know you. And if you always reply to people with another question, they will always reply back, because they feel rude not to answer a question. So if someone asks you a question and you don't reply to that question, then you feel quite rude as a person. So it's a really good sales tactic as well, is when somebody inboxes you, always finish your, like, whatever you're replying with a question about them, so they can talk about themselves, because everyone loves that, but also they're always going to reply to you because you've always asked a leading question. And make people not want to miss out. So when you are doing statuses, I see people post sometimes like, oh, there's still 2 more positions to join my team this month. It almost looks a little bit desperate, like, why are there still positions to join your team? Like, do other people not want to join your team? Why don't they want to join? So make it as if people are going to miss out. So when you're doing that, like, write statuses like, only 2 more positions left to join my team. Then people don't want to miss out, because they know there's only 2 left. And in a few days, even if people don't snap it up, that's fine. In a couple of days, just post again. Only 1 more position left to join my team now. Okay, so it makes it exciting. And the same with the products. So like the booster generic post about the trials and things like that work really, really well. But if you've started by saying 8 spaces, the next day maybe post again, but post only 6 spaces left. And then a couple of days later, only 3 spaces left. And then the next day, last space. Okay, it makes it so much more exciting, and so many more people will sign up to it, because they don't want to miss that last space. They want to be one of those last 2 people to join up. So it's a really good way of getting people on board, is by doing things like that. So always advertise it and make people think that they're going to miss out if they don't do it now. And always remember the 3 R's. So retain, recruit, and referrals. So get your customers and look after them, so you keep them and you retain them. And then either recruit them into your business, and if you don't recruit them into your business, you've looked after them so well, they will send you referrals, because they're going to love the products, they're going to love you for helping them on this journey, and then they will refer their friends to you and their family to you. So if they're having an amazing experience, they either join your business or get referrals. So either way, it's a win-win for you. So always remember the 3 R's, and they are so important, but you've got to look after your customers first. And avoid mentioning Juice Plus all the time. So if you post a picture of your capsules, you don't need to put things like, these are my Juice Plus capsules. They're full of 30 different fruits, veg and berries. They're really amazing for this. People don't want to see that. They don't need to ask you more questions. So always make people want to know more. So if you're going to post a picture of your capsules, take a picture of you and them, but maybe write in the status like, I've got so much more energy since taking these. People then are going to want to know, and they'll inbox you because they want to know, why have you got more energy? what are you taking and what are they? If you put it all in a status, people have no reason to message you, and then it's really hard to get them in. Whereas if you leave them wanting to know more, once they message you, it's a lot more easy. Well, it's so much easier to get them on board, because they're going to be asking you questions, and then you can build up that relationship and build up a conversation with you. Same as a shake. You don't need to post a picture of your shake, like, just taking my Juice Plus complete chocolate shake this morning with 18 different fruits and veg in them. All you need to post is, woke up craving this, couldn't be without my shake in the morning. People want to know then, what is the shake? What are you taking? What are you doing? Or things like, take a picture of you in the car with it, healthy fast food on the go, perfect for on the run in the morning. Or things like, I'm always in a rush for work, never had time for breakfast before these shakes. Okay, things like that will draw people in, because people will then be thinking, oh my God, I'm always late for work, because that used to be me. Or, oh my God, I could do a breakfast in the morning. Or things like, never skip breakfast anymore thanks to this. That will get people in and get you asking questions. So don't give all the information away in a status. Leave people wanting to know more. So that's a really good one, and a really key point to it as well. Oh, I love that. Shout out to Lauren, who's doing her painting while getting on the Zoom. Yes, Lauren, love that. You go, girl. No excuses there. Also, something I've learned in this business is say yes to everything. No matter what people say to you, say yes and just figure it out later. Someone offers to take you to an event, say yes. If you haven't got childcare, figure it out later. Beg your parents, beg your friends to watch them. If someone offers you to go to an event, say yes, and then figure out the money of how you're going to get to the event afterwards, because events and things like that will change your business. And all you've got to do is work a little bit extra hard this month to then earn that income to be able to pay to get to that event. Or if someone asks you to speak on a Zoom call or speak at an event, say yes, even if you're absolutely cacking it, just do it, because you'll feel so much better for it afterwards. So say yes to everything that people offer you in this business, because it will really help your business grow. So every single month, something everyone should be aiming for, and this should be on every single person's vision and goals at the start of every single month, is to do 825 plus 1. And if you don't know what that is, it's 825 points plus 1 new rep. And if you do that every single month, and your distributors who you sign up do that every single month, your business will just grow and grow and grow, and you will hit promotions without even having to try. So if SC seems like a lot of points, or NMD seems like a massive pay line, do you know what? The only thing you need to do to get there is 825 plus 1. It's exactly the same as what you need to do when you are going from dealer to DD. So every single day, no matter what position you are in this business, wake up as a dealer and aim to get to DD every single month, no matter where you are. And I'm going for NMD myself, but every single day I wake up as a dealer and I think, right, how can I get my 825 this month, and how can I get my new distributor, and how can I get my team to do the same? Okay, so if everybody is doing that, and then before you know it, you've signed up somebody into the business, they've signed up somebody, they're going to sign up people. If you're all doing that every month, promotions will just come naturally. And don't stress about it. You don't need to. Just focus on your journey. And if you are doing that, and you can teach your team to do that, I promise you will get to the top of this business. And that's all you need to do. It's as simple as that. And have a DMO and have a daily guide. So I've got a set daily guide that I follow, and my girls have got. If anybody wants it, then just drop me a message after this call and I'll send you the daily guide that we follow. But it's so important to have that, so every single day you wake up and you know what you've got to do. And always remember, work hard, have fun, and no drama. So it's going to be hard work. We're all going to have down days, but never ever quit on a bad day. If you're going to quit this business, or you're thinking about quitting this business, you're having a bit of a downtime at the moment, wait until you get an order, or wait until you've got a rep, and then tell me you want to quit still, because you won't. Okay, so just because you're having a down day, it doesn't mean that you're always going to have down days. Hard times are here to pass, not to stay. So if you are having a bit of a down moment at the moment, then always remember, good things will come if you are consistent. Have fun. if you're not having fun with this business, then you need to change. You can't blame your uplines, you can't blame your sidelines, and you certainly cannot blame your downlines for where you are in this business. It is down to you, and if it's meant to be, it's up to me. Okay, that's something you've always got to remember. So if you're not having fun, then you need to change, and no drama. So you can't moan about people, no drama on your Facebook, forget all the negative, taxi for the neckheads, okay? And that's always key. So always remember those 3 things: work hard, have fun, no drama. Okay, so hopefully that helped. If anyone's got any questions, then please feel free to message me. I'm more than happy to help absolutely everybody that needs it, because all of us need a bit of a boost at a time. And never forget that this is just the start. Don't worry about what happened yesterday. Don't worry about what happened last month. It's gone. It's not going to happen again. The time is now. And where you end up in the future is down to you. So if you want all these things, you want to be an NMD, you want to be earning £5,000 a month, you want to leave your job, you want to buy that nice new car, you just want to be able to clear your debt, whatever it may be, whatever your goals are, whatever your visions are, it can happen. But you need to forget about the past, you need to forget about the previous month, and you just need to focus from now, because now's the time to make a change. So go out there, absolutely smash it. Remember your 825+1 every month. Don't stress about promotions. Obviously, we all want to get there. We all want to be there. But if you're doing those things, you're being consistent, you've got a daily guide, you're being positive, and you're doing your 825+1, then it will happen. Whether it takes 2 years or 10 months, so what? Who cares? It doesn't matter, as long as you get to your finish line. And never, ever forget that. So I'm going to let you guys go now. My time's counting down anyway. I have recorded this, so I will upload it. But for those of you who aren't in my team, if you do want it, just ping me a message afterwards and I'll send you the link if you've got people who you might want to send it to. And if anyone's got any questions, just ask. We can't help you unless you tell us what you need help with. And we are always here to help. And no matter how much you feel like you're messaging us, it's not annoying. I would rather someone messaged me 100 times a day than somebody leave my business in 2 months' time and message me and be like, it's not working for me, I didn't feel like I had the support. So we can't help you unless you ask, and don't feel like you're nagging us ever. Ping my phone up all day long if you need to, and I would much rather that than someone feel like they're struggling and you sit there being like, don't really know what to do, or don't really know about this, or I'm not really sure how to reply to this message. So nothing is ever annoying. The only annoying thing in this business is if you don't ask for us help. And always remember, the only way you can fail in this business is if you quit. So it's up to you. You either go hard or you go home. So thank you so much for getting on this call, girls. And I look forward to seeing most of you in Bournemouth, which isn't far away. And I'm really unorganised and still need to get a dress for it. I hope you all have a lovely evening. And I'm super excited for the end of the month. Let's absolutely go out there and tear it up and make October our best pay yet. I'll speak to you all soon, girls. Bye.